Oh, yeah, pipe smokers. Yep. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. And you guessed it, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Yeah, I look a little disheveled and sweaty. Uh, I'll explain why in a minute. So, yeah. So, yeah, happy Tuesday. It's the 9th of September already, 2025. So, grab your favorite pipe, grab your favorite blend, and grab your favorite beverage. Let's set something on fire together. Yeah. And happy Tuesday. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I had a subscriber that actually made a comment on one of my videos that he's like, hey, man, your video didn't come through too clear and I could hardly hear you. I had to turn the TV all the way up. So I was like, well, I record this stuff off my phone. And it does have a good camera. Maybe the lens wasn't clean enough. And I think I had the phone too far back. It was like way back here like that. So, you probably can't hear me as good as you can when it's up here. So, yeah, I'm a little sweaty and disheveled. I have a neighbor, lady friend of mine, and we are just friends. She's a nice lady. She's going to be 66 years old. She's Greek, and she walks with a cane. And if you saw her walking down the road with her two dogs, you'd think she was like in her 70s. But up close, she looks like she's in her 50s. And so she had a back injury, and that's why she is walking with a cane. So she's unable to mow her lawn and stuff like that. So I mow her lawn. I take her garbage cans out when they're supposed to be taken out. I do stuff for her. And so she calls me and she's like, Paul, you were supposed to mow the lawn. I thought you said you were going to mow the lawn yesterday. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be over in a few minutes, which was just BS. I wasn't really planning on being, but, I said, where are you? She's like, I'm at home across the street. And like I said, there is absolutely nothing going on, nor will there be anything going on with this woman. She's a very nice lady, and that is the way I want to keep it. I've got a few friends that are girls, and that's the way we keep it. I haven't been with a woman in over 4 years, you know. So, and that's the way I like to keep it. Except for one woman named Cindy, but we won't go there. Cindy, if you're watching, yeah. Um, but anyway, so I go over there, I mow the lawn, and then she's like, "Oh man, we got to move this dog fence." So I ended up spending an hour and a half over there. I'm like dripping sweat. It's not that hot out. It's like 75 degrees, but I'm working hard. So this is why I look like I do. Yeah. So she's like, "Oh, I've got some things from you." Now, mind you, about 9 months ago, she lost her only child. Her son was 42 years old. He was out at a bar, and somebody put fentanyl in his drink, and it killed him. Yeah. So we share something in common. I lost two sons. She lost one son, but it was her only child. And so she comes out and she's all smiling. I got some things of his that I can't use. I want you to have. So, and you guys are, I swear you'll get a laugh out of it. She hands me this bottle, and it says on it, Reviver Ball Toner. There it is right there. It says Manscaped Reviver Ball Toner. And I was like, what is this? I don't know, it was my son's. I said, it says it's ball toner. And she starts laughing and cackling like you wouldn't believe. Ball toner, unopened, all right? Well, I looked it up on the internet, and guess what it is? It is ball toner. For guys that shave downstairs, fully shave, and most women now have been shaving forever down there, this is supposed to revitalize your skin so it doesn't have like razor burn or whatever. I don't know. I looked it up on the internet. So I'm going to take this in and give it to my boss tomorrow. Or maybe I'll do it as a giveaway here on the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. Who wants some ball toner? I can't. When I told her what it was, her face got red. She started laughing. She's just a good friend. I mean, a good friend. And just, somebody that I help out. It seems that wherever I am, there's always someone that is a good person that's in need, and I help them out, and she tries to pay me, and I'm like, nope, no way, we're neighbors. So, I guess we're, supposed to smoke something? So we have this gorgeous Mr. Bragg pipe. It's number 86 Champion. Look at that beauty. Just a classic style, all right? Can't believe we've gone into 7 minutes of this video showing ball toner instead of starting something on fire. Cheers. So in that, we're smoking some Jacobs Latakia, which is to die for. This has Latakia that's 42 years old in there. And it's extremely Latakia rich. My buddy Isaac Hale, he sent me this jar right here of it. I loved it so much. I called up the company. Do you have any more? I'll take it all. Well, we're pretty much almost out of it. I bought the last 13 jars they had. I spent $350. It's not cheap. All right. The first guy that admits that he shaves his nuts gets this ball toner, all right? That's what you get. That's Paul Gilson's giveaway. If you admit that you shave your nuts, I will send you this unopened spray bottle of ball toner anywhere in the world. If you just post on here, yeah, I shave my balls, I want the ball toner. Not to get personal, but I don't do that. I'm not a hairy guy. I've got no hair on my chest, no hair on my back. Some guy probably made $1 million off selling ball toner. Yep, right there. Ball toner. There it is. Doesn't look too clear on here, but there you go, ball toner. Oh, this is so good. Instant gratification. Bet you Milburn's going to text me and say, hey, Paul, I want that ball toner. Aren't you, Milburn? Milburn, he's a good friend of mine. Never talked to him on the phone. He just wants text. We've been texting for years. Doesn't want to talk on the phone, just text. But I bet secretly Milburn wants this ball toner. Never comments on my videos. I know I'm going to get a text from Milburn now. Yeah, the flamethrower is going to send you some ball toner for Christmas there, buddy. I couldn't believe the things I find in my life, you know. So I went and got my teeth cleaned today. Man, that girl got down in my gums deep. Oh, my teeth are a little sore, not too bad, but I go to like a specialist dentist. These people there have like tools that normal dentists don't, that get your teeth and under your gums like super clean, gets rid of all the bacteria. They got the super high pressure spray thing that can probably cut freaking metal, all right? They spray out from between your teeth and gums so until it hits your jawbone. Breaks up any bacteria. And if you're a smoker, you're going to have that. And it's got an antibiotic in it, and it's just like, it's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. Not super painful. Got there at 2:30, left there at 4. I was in the chair over an hour. Did a great job. I get my teeth cleaned every 3 months. How do they look? You know, a lot of people go every 6 months, but what happened was, and I won't go into it, but too much, but they told me I had the starting of periodontal disease, and I was like, well, how do I have that? I floss, I brush, I do mouthwash. I'm super clean. Well, there's bacteria out there, and I figured it out that, I ain't gonna say, but let's just put it this way. One of my wives didn't go to the dentist for over 30 years. She ended up losing all of her front upper teeth, all of her bottom lower teeth from periodontal disease. And I looked it up on the internet. If you have a girlfriend or you're married to somebody, you're kissing them, that bacteria transfers to you. And I believe that's what happened. So, for me, for life, every 3 months, get my teeth cleaned. Otherwise, you're going to suffer bone loss and tooth loss. And I got nice teeth. I want to keep them. None of them are loose. They are a little sore, though. Oh, man. That girl got so deep in between my gums. But that's what you need to have when you have, the first stages of periodontal disease. They got to get in there deep, right up in between the gum and the root of the tooth all the way to your jawbone. Well, we're going to pause the video for a moment. I'll be back after this station identification. Oh, man. I think I'll make a couple of cheeseburgers tonight. Yeah, so I've decided I was going to back out from being the lead singer in this band, and I called the guy and I says, 6 hours a week of, I'm working overtime already, 5 hours a week overtime, trying to get unpacked here. And I'm like, okay, 2 nights a week of practice from 6 o'clock at night till 9 o'clock, and I got to be up at 5 o'clock. Called the guy up and I was like, I don't know. And he's like, look, all right, well, what we'll do is we'll take the practices down to 2 hours a night instead of 3 hours a night. We really want you to be our lead singer, And you guys have seen some really shitty singing from me, all right? But you've seen some good stuff, and then you've seen some really good stuff too. And so what I did is I picked out a few of the videos that I thought that I did a real good job on and sent them to them. So now they wanted me to do a music video, Stand By Me by Benny King, which I did, and I think I did a good job on that. And then they wanted me to do a Stevie Ray Vaughan video, Pride and Joy, which I only sang through twice, and I'd had a few beers. And I thought, this sounds okay, I sent it over. The guy loved it. The leader of the band, he's like, I love it. The guys love it. You sing better than, the guy that's singing for us now and playing guitar. I listened to it back and I was like, oh man, I don't know. That kind of sounds a little edgy, So I'm going to go through with it. And some of you were like, yeah, you're too busy with your house and this and that. And then some of you were like, no, just go have fun, do it, And, and then I told the guy, I says, look, I don't drink and drive, but if I'm going to be your lead singer, I'm going to be having a few beers when we play out, and I'm not going to drive, so somebody's going to have to pick my ass up. He's like, no problem, I'll pick you up, man. We want you to be in our band. So I got to pick out 3 songs that I want to sing. They're going to pick out 3 songs they want to play. Then I'll have to learn those 3 songs, and within the next week or 2, we'll have our first practice. And then that's going to be my actual audition. The audition that I've had so far has been a virtual audition, and they love me so far, so we'll see, yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See if they like me. If they don't, that's fine, Got no problem just singing here. But I will tell you, I love to perform in front of people. I haven't been out to karaoke in forever, but I love to be out singing in front of people. That's just something I love to do. It's not an ego thing or anything like that. I like to please people with my musical desires and what little abilities I have, Oh, yeah. Nice and smoky. So it'll be fun. I mean, I'll be the youngest guy. These guys, they're all in their 70s, and I'm 60. So it should be good. Like I was telling me, when we play out, there's women in their 80s with white hair out dancing up a storm. No canes, no walkers, no nothing, because they've been partying all their lives, not overdoing it as far as drinking or anything. They've remained healthy, and they're out dancing, just having a great time. The band does 50s, 60s, and 70s music, along with a little country from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, which actually fits me perfectly. Cheers. Ooh, that is cold on my teeth. Oh man, I'll tell you. Like I said before, that girl got down deep. So, well, anyways, it's 7:45, 45 minutes after the hour, here at the Gilson House, the home of the blues. Yeah, I have a blue house. So, anyways, I think we'll call it a night and make something for dinner. Probably should eat before I go to bed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Paul the Pipe Guy, live from Rochester, New York, in the United States of America on Winchester Street, my new house, loving life. Thank the Lord. I have a good life. I have a real good life. I don't have a mansion. I don't have a Lamborghini or a Mercedes. I don't have $1 million a year job. I have more than what I need, and I am so thankful to the Lord for what He's blessed me with. So, anyways, if anybody wants this ball toner, just just let me know. Peace, everyone. Peace. Yeah, love one another. Paul the Pipe Guy, over, but not